No one told me you were famous. You look at all the strange people with that tear in your eye on the first day of school. Mom kissed and left you all alone, and you're shaking to the bone. How could she be so cruel? Now you're older, still a youngin', but you're playing it cool.
Of tomorrow are growing up today. It is a national tragedy that so many of our young people are not given the education or academic experience they rightfully deserve.
It's a lot of signs.
When we start talking about child welfare issues, we start talking about education, we start talking about the future of our children, employment. We're coming into a new economy. Everybody tells us that we need education. But where's our dollars for education? They can spend $1 billion on a meeting. They can spend $1 billion on hosting a sporting event. They can spend all kinds of money on signs that says that they're going to create infrastructure in this country. Where's our infrastructure? Where's our kids going to do? They have been stealing the resources from our lands for over 200 years, and it's time for them to start paying it back to us. I leave you with this one simple message, ladies and gentlemen. As long as I've got breath in my lungs, I'm going to continue to argue for our rights because I believe in them. But I've got one message to all of the government people that are here. And I've met them. And I've got one message to them. And it's right on this sign. Is that our children deserve better. No more words from this house about supporting us. We want words from this house about taking action. Our children deserve better. Go.
It's so good to see all of you, all of us here today. On behalf of the right of our children, our future leaders, and their right to a good education. And as the Native Women's Association of Canada, we totally support this, our treaty right to a good education. And having said that, I know that our grandmothers, our mothers, the aunties and the guardians, and as was pointed out, our elders, we are concerned with the future of our children, and we want to ensure that they have that solid background so they can be independent, they can be strong, and they can be providers for their families. That will make not only them feel good, it'll make our nations feel good. As well, I also would like to share with you that
Monica, they weren't here?
The Native Women's Association of Canada, along with the premiers across Canada and along with all the other national Aboriginal organizations, we were at a meeting where we agreed that we would ask the Prime Minister of Canada to convene a First Ministers Conference on education with our First Nations. So we will seek and push for this, and if that comes about, then we will be able to have a say in the quality of our education, what kind of education we need for our young people. And that is our right, as was pointed out, by not only our national chief, but the other leaders. It is our right as nations of people. And this is what we, as the Native Women's Association of Canada, will continue to strive and work for. So, miigwech for listening to me, and thank you to everyone here.